Well, hello there. This is Joe Van Cleave. Welcome to another episode of the typewriter video series. Today, I'm typing out on the edge of Saguaro National Park at Cricket Head Bed and Breakfast. And what a great setting for talking about today's subject matter, which is typing in public venues with typewriters, and specifically when you're traveling with typewriters. What kind of machine is it best to use? This subject matter was spurred in my mind by this vacation that we're on into Tucson, Arizona, where we spend several days in town at the Big Blue House Bed and Breakfast. And during this vacation, I had decided to bring a medium-sized portable machine, the Smith Corona Silent, instead of the usual travel machine of my choice, which is typically an ultra-portable like a Royal Mercury or the Hermes Rocket, maybe a Olivetti Letter 22, those kind of smaller typewriters. And as I indicated in my previous video, one of the advantages of carrying a medium-sized typewriter is you typically get a better quality typing experience on the medium-sized machines. They have a better feel to them, typically a better imprint. They're usually a little bit quieter, and they typically have more features than a ultra portable. However, one of the things I was really wanting to do on this vacation when I was in town in downtown Tucson was to be able to take the typewriter and walk up from the bed and breakfast to the light rail or to a coffee shop and type in public. Now, here's what happened. I ended up not doing that. And it's not that the typewriter is that heavy to carry. I can carry it. But I think it's just a little bit larger than what's comfortable, because with an ultra portable typewriter, I can put it inside of a messenger style shoulder bag, and I can carry that strung around my neck, my shoulders, and I really can carry an ultra portable with me much easier out in public venues. So, does that imply that I should not have taken the medium-sized typewriter with us on the trip? Well, I was thinking about this, and I think what it is if I have room in my car to bring a medium-sized typewriter, then I should have had room to also include a little Hermes Rocket or another little small typewriter along with it. And hear me out here. This is an interesting idea, an interesting thought. I think there's a place for there to be two typewriters when you're traveling. A medium-sized typewriter like this works better at a fixed location like the hotel or the bed and breakfast or wherever you're staying at. Not that you can't lug it around, but it's because the ultra portable typewriters are so much easier and more compact to take out in public in terms of carrying them. So I think if I was going to do this again, or on the next road trip I take, I'm going to really consider taking both my medium-sized typewriter and an ultra portable. And I can take the ultra portable typewriter out away from where I'm staying in a shoulder bag, and I can truly sit down, even sit on the light rail train and type as the train's moving, go to the coffee shop, sit outdoors on the patio, on the sidewalk, and type a little bit. Etc., etc. And this gets to the subject matter, of course, of the reason why we're traveling with typewriters is because we actually want to write, right? It's not that we're just showing off typewriters as an affectation, but it's that we have a desire to write, and to write with mechanical type as a certain particular writing methodology. And I see that as with an ultra portable, if I'm out and about, it's kind of like rough draft note taking, if you will. maybe I'm working on ideas for a story, or maybe I'm doing journaling or whatever, maybe poetry, but I can kind of rough draft that poetry or that journal writing or that novel or short story. I can rough draft it wherever I'm at, wherever I have a good idea. I have that ultra-portable typewriter with me. And then when I get back to my setting for the evening, wherever I'm staying at, I can take that rough draft and I can retype it into a more finished form with my medium-sized typewriter. Okay? There's a parallel between the way we're relearning typewriters now in this post-typewriter culture to the way that typewriters were used back in the middle part of the 20th century. There's a lot of old photographs out there in public domain of famous writers using typewriters out in the public or in their travels. You see them sitting on couches and on makeshift tables, all these famous writers with their typewriters. So it wasn't unusual for portable typewriters to be taken on trips. That's why portable typewriters were created, in fact. But we're kind of rediscovering that now in the post-typewriter computer era. We're kind of rediscovering how to use typewriters. So personally speaking, I'm rediscovering or discovering for the first time a lot of new usage modes. And one of these is that because typewriters are relatively inexpensive to purchase and to repair compared to a person's income, if you compare today's culture with 50 years ago, for instance, it's easier to own typewriters now because the cost of them is so low. I can afford to have multiple typewriters. I can take a medium-sized machine and a portable machine. Road travel is much easier now. Highways are better, cars are better. I really can travel with both of them. So the lesson for today is that on road trips, consider taking 2 typewriters. Consider taking a medium-sized portable and consider taking, along with it, an ultra-portable. And you can have a better, more well-rounded travel experience as a writer. Well, this is Joe Van Cleave from Cricket Head B&B west of Tucson, Arizona in the Sonoran Desert, and you have yourself a great day.